Getting involved with the Getting Ahead program at CCRT has been a very rewarding experience. The investigators, as we call them, the students in the class, they share experiences. They have been willing to, very open to learn new ways to communicate, new ways to solve problems, and also to experiment, to try and find different ways to build individual and community resources to get ahead on their journey of what we call their future story. What we look at is different, what we call resources, and there are 11 different resources. So many of us focus on, when we hear poverty, or we focus on financial, but there's many resources that we look at that say if you're in need of this resource, you're in poverty. I mean, whether it's spiritual, obviously financial, but emotional. So we look at from every angle, and where can you get the support out there? Some of it's your own, your own families, your own friends as an individual, but also in the community. Where can you get that support to help you shore up these resources, to make an improvement in these resources? I mean, we talk a lot about problem solving too, but we do a lot of sharing. This isn't really a teaching experience. This is what we call investigating. Each person is investigating their own life. What can they do to improve? And also with the vision again, what's my future story? What's my future story? And what we try to, we're all busy every day, just doing with everyday life. We try to get them to think about and commit to just, can you commit 2 to 3% of your time and your energy to your future, in making a progress toward what we have them write down their future story, what they want life to look like down the road. How do I get there? So we spend time on all those things, but it's not us teaching, it's us exposing them to different ideas, as I say, different ways to communicate, different ways to look at solving a problem, and different ways to open up, to realize you've got a lot of resources. They don't have to be someone that's your best friend. It could be just someone you heard of, but that's a resource. Seek it out. Seek it out, because it's about networking. It's about using resources that are out there in the community to help you get ahead, to march toward that future story. But we also want them to realize that to utilize the community resources to get them ahead. But then as they get further on their journey, realize they can be part of that community resource. Maybe not a community activist per se, but they can be part of someone else's solution, someone else's journey to help them and improve the community they live in by shoring up some resources they felt the community was weak in, and they want to be involved in helping improve those resources.
Well, my name is Destiny Nicole. I come to learn about the program through CCRT, which is Catholic Community Response Team. They've always helped me, always been very generous, and I just seen the flyer for it, and it looked like it would be a great class. So I signed up, and my first day coming, I loved it. It gave me a more open mind, I was able to understand like a lot of the things that I go through, as well as understanding like hidden rules and learning about other people and how to deal with them and their problems, how to learn how to be more empathetic, how to understand people and what they're going through, and understand also that I'm not alone. So it was a great class, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody. It was really good. From different walks of life, and everyone goes through things. It can be, you could be Oprah, the richest person in the world, and you're still going to go through things. You're always going to have struggles, and it may be just internal, something that's in you that you're missing, you're not getting from maybe a loved one. Whatever it is, it always works out. You just got to pray about it and keep moving forward.
Okay, my name is Demetria Alexander, and I came to the Getting Ahead program through CCRT. One of the representatives, the workers there, had informed me that there was a program, and it could help my future as far as just providing information and to keep me out of poverty, because I keep falling into the same behind in bills and things like that. So I was like, okay, I would love to be a part of that. Whatever is going to help me to do better, I'm all for it. So it did, yes, it opened my mind, my resources and everything to a new environment, things that I did not even know was available out here. It helps me mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. And it has helped me to reach out and just in general to be, not to myself, to be able to ask others for the help that I need. And it just gaining new friends, people that I never probably didn't even recognize walking down the street. So I'm just happy that I came to the program, and I encourage anyone that's very involved to get involved with this, because it was very, very helpful. Very helpful. And I'm going to keep in touch with them because I really do. It became like a group of friends now. So I definitely want to keep in touch with them.
Hello, my name is Letitia McIntosh. I just completed the Getting Ahead program. I found out about it through the Catholic Community Response Team in Pontiac. While attending this class, I learned about setting my goals for the future, to buy a home for me and my son, setting goals for my future for me and my son. I had the vision, but it helped me put it under, make a plan. It helped me set a goal and make a plan for my future story.
My name is Kaisha Howard. I learned about the program through CCRT. I was actually getting help with the light bill, and they asked me if I think I'd be a good candidate for the program. And at first I was like, well, I never heard of it, but I signed up, came to the classes, and it's benefited me a lot. We learned about budgeting, different resources within the community, basically how to set plans to get yourself ahead. Basically, with the program is a name, Getting Ahead, different ways to keep you from falling back into poverty and showing you how to deal with others in the community that may have the same issues as you, or may know how to get bypass the issues that you might have. And you get to see what other people in the community are going through. It's not just you that's going through the struggles. And when you meet other people, we came together, we found out a lot of stuff that we didn't know about our own community based off other people in the class. Like, everybody brought something to the class, and we all learned something from each other.
My name is Jeremy Sweeney, and this class has been great to me. I learned a lot. Basically, I learned how to budget, learn how to understand life and the struggle that we go through and the poverty. I understand poverty a lot more, and I understand the things that people go through, not only what people go through, what I go through. And just doing this class, it helped me broaden up my horizon to go for better and to hang around positive people and to wash away all the intoxicating stuff from my life. You gotta be very mindful, because I was one of them people that didn't have nothing, didn't know where to go, I didn't know how to ask people. And this class helped you to communicate too also. And also it helps you to, understand what keeps you in poverty. I used a lot of steps that the class was giving me. If you know you have other people that's being a blockage to your finance, you have to cut them off. You have to, see what's the big problem was, the big problem with holding you in poverty. I mean, you're right. You got people that have lots of money, still broken down, still don't understand life, and and you also got people that don't have money and still don't know where to go.
My name is Gwendolyn Reed, and how I found out about the program was I was with my son, and I was taking him down to the CCRT to have with his bill situation. And so therefore, after we got there, I seen the flyer on the wall where for the Getting Ahead class, and I said that would be something good for me to get in. And not only that, it helped me out with learning how to do computers and just really that, and also getting my life together also. Well, what benefited me the most was that I learned about things about myself that I wasn't aware of, as far as emotional things and personal things that I needed to share and get help with also. And I met new people. So it was pretty good. I enjoy that, just getting out, couple of times out the week and just being around, positive people. I enjoyed that.
I'm Wardell DeWalt. I live in Pontiac, and I learned of this program as from a friend, and so I went for an interview, and they accepted me. I learned that moving ahead are some of the same things that we learned as a little girl, and some of the same things that that was utilized. I'm able to use it even more as I go on. Oh yeah, we enjoyed ourselves. Oh yeah, thinking about all the old time things and all the fun times we had. We used to be one of the girls. We were at the Salvation Army with my kids, and she remembered me and I remembered her. So it was like a family reunion. I really enjoyed this class. It helped me out immensely. And if somebody don't have the skills to go to college, this is a good program, very good program for them. I recommend it highly, 100%.